Ridin, 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 dirty, ridin, 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 dirty, ridin, 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 dirty, ridin, dirty.
Radio.
I love Ridin Durty Radio. Yo. Ridin, 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 dirty, ridin, 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 dirty, ridin, 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 dirty, ridin, dirty. Let's go! Vic XL! And just like that, once again, it's on.
And just like that, once again, it's on. What's up, world? This is the Ridin Durty Show, and I am your boy, Vic XL. We come to you each and every week at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays at 11 p.m., bringing you the best and what's next now in hip-hop and R&B. We're bringing you hip-hop, beats, rhymes, life, and talk. That's right, giving you the best and what's going on, what's popping. All right, y'all know we got to start this thing off as always. I got to say thank you and let you know that this show that you are watching right now is brought to you by the good people over at Dr. Juice Cleanse. That's right, Dr. Juice Cleanse is an all-natural cleanser. I repeat, a all-natural cleanser that does all kind of awesome things to your body, like stops the aging process, like relieves stress. Hola, Elvira. Stops the aging process, relieves stress, remove nasty toxins and mucus out your body, helps provide healthy colon enhancement, and all kind of other great things. I'm telling you, Dr. Juice Cleanse is the move. You know what? Hold on. Just for the good people at Dr. Juice Cleanse, I'm going to take a sip. One time for the good people at Dr. Juice Cleanse, but don't take my word for it. Salute my man, Tay G. Bentley. Don't take my word for it. Go over to drjuicecleanse.com and find out more about the product and order you some. And tell them the good people at Ridin Durty Radio and Vic XL sent you there. All right? Support equals support. Business, support business. And that's how we keep this thing going in the urban community. And speaking of support equals support, we still got the support equals support contest going on right here at Ridin Durty Radio. Basically, it's very, very simple. For everybody who shares the show, the contest started July 24th, and it's going to run through August 31st. Basically, all you got to do is share any of the episodes of the Ridin Durty Show. Just share it on Facebook. Once you hit share, your name will go into a hat. And at the end of the month, I will come on live. I will draw a name out the hat, and that person will receive a free gas card courtesy of Ridin Durty Radio. It's just that simple, man. Support equals support. We want to say thank you for supporting us and sharing us to your friends. So when you do that, we're going to reward you by picking a lucky supporter and sending them a gas card. And this is something we plan on doing for a while. So it's not just a one-time thing. We're going to be doing it for a while right here at Ridin Durty Radio. All right, birthdays. Today is August 16th. It's still Leo season. I want to say happy birthday to Philadelphia female rapper Charlie Baltimore. A lot of y'all might remember her. Happy birthday to Charlie Baltimore. She was born in 1974. That makes her 43 years old today. So happy birthday to her. Also, I want to say happy birthday to my man Young Thug. He turns 26 years old today. Happy birthday to Madonna. She turns 59 today. Happy birthday to Angela Bassett, actress Angela Bassett. Y'all might know her from Tina Turner, or y'all might know her from playing Viola, Biggie Smalls' mama. I can't remember Biggie's last name. Viola Wallace. But happy birthday to Angela Bassett. Also, happy birthday to Atlanta rapper Stamped In Chico. Also, happy birthday to the brother of Tupac Shakur, Mr. Mopreme Shakur. And I also want to say happy birthday to my player partner out of Griffin, Georgia, independent rapper, Mr. D.Y. Nasty, Eric McCrary. So if y'all know any of these people, please, 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 wish them happy birthday from yourself and Ridin Durty crew. All right? All right. Real quick, I'm going to give y'all some news, and then we're going to get it cracking with my guest. All right? All right. I got to say, I don't know if this is not a good thing, but the man has such a long run. It is just incredible for an urban artist. What's good, my man, Double A? All right. My man Drake, and this is incredible that I say this. My man Drake, this week, this is the first week that Drake does not have at least one song on the top 100 chart in 8 years. Again, this week marks the first week in 8 years my man Drake doesn't have a song on the top 100 chart. So I guess Drake got to start over because that long, long run come to an abrupt end. Also, I want to say one time for the Wu-Tang Clan and all the people who back in the day who used to rock Wu-Wear. Wu-Wear will be reappearing as of this week. They've struck a deal with Live Nation to bring the one-time legendary clothing line back. So this week, look for Wu-Wear to appear at the Las Vegas clothing convention and then start appearing in select stores. So welcome back, Wu-Wear. Haven't seen Wu-Wear in the marketplace since like 2006, but Wu-Wear is back. All right. Want to say big ups to my man Big Boy of Outkast. You know, I shouldn't even say Big Boy Outkast anymore because he has at least 3 solo albums. But Big Boy found out about a young girl who was shot and paralyzed, and he took it upon himself to issue her a puppy by the name of King, a French bulldog. He also is going to help with her hospital bills and he's going to help her hospital bills, and he's going to finance to have her bathroom fixed so it's, you know, for her and she can be mobile and do what she needs to do because she's now paralyzed. So one time for my man Big Boy for doing good in the hood, man. He just seen about this young girl shot and paralyzed and decided to do some great things. So one time for Big Boy, and that goes to all the people who think it's nothing but negative in hip hop. And last but not least, in news, I gotta say one time for my man Bruno Mars, who have so kindly decided to donate $1 million to the victims of the Flint water crisis. Y'all might remember last year, Flint, Michigan had the situation with the water going on. Well, my man Bruno Mars is donating $1 million to make that situation better. So, man, when y'all think there are not people doing anything good in the urban community or anything good in urban music, look at people like Big Boy, look at people like Bruno Mars, look at people like Master P. But y'all know I'm always going to try to bring y'all some positive news, especially things going on in the urban music or the urban entertainment community. All right. Now, with all that being said and done, again, one time for Dr. Juice Cleanse, one time for everybody celebrating a birthday today, and one time for everybody on the news. If y'all have any news that y'all ever want me to report, y'all make sure y'all hit me up at bigfigxl@gmail.com, and I'll definitely get it on. All right. You know, this show is not just about the music. It's about the movers and shakers and the people who are out there doing their thing. So, you know, I always try to bring y'all a guest. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, live on the line, we have my man, Lil Dee, a.k.a. Rap Monster. What's going on, partner?
What it do, what it do. Lil Dee, a.k.a. Rap Monster, off in the building.
Hey, man, hey. First of all, that energy level is high, and I like that. How you doing today?
Man, I can't complain. No, still above the water.
Hey, my grandmother always told me one day with your head on this side of the dirt is always a great day.
Exactly. Exacto mundo. Especially out here nowadays. We got a lot of craziness going on out here with this hip-hop culture and just, you know, the violence, the ego, and the confrontation, the beef. It's just a lot of stuff, right? A lot of us is out here tripping.
Man, you got that right. So look, let's get into the Lil Dee story. First and foremost, where is Lil Dee from?
I'm from Columbus, Georgia, about an hour and a half south of Atlanta. Little country town. It's the second biggest town in Georgia. Second biggest city, rather. I call it a town because it looks like a town. But it's still country, right? We got one big building here. You would think the second biggest city in Georgia compared to Atlanta would have a lot of skyscrapers. We got one skyscraper here. Right, and it's a half-black building, and that's it. Everything else is, you know, pretty flat land. Everything is spread out. It's not really a big city environment. It's more of a military.
Actually, I used to manage.
Nonetheless, still country.
Yeah, I used to manage artists, and we actually done quite a few shows in Columbus. Y'all do have a couple independent urban radio stations down there, though.
Yeah, quite a few, and not to mention black owned, so you can't be mad at that.
No doubt, no doubt. So, what's it like growing up in Columbus, and what made you want to pursue the music business?
I didn't really grow up in Columbus. I'm a military brat, so not to mention a military brat, but I bounced between my grandmother and my mother. So, you know, I kind of grew up somewhere everywhere. I didn't really grow up here in Columbus. I'm kind of from everywhere. I spent more in Georgia. I spent more time in Atlanta than Columbus. I moved around Virginia, Florida, ended up overseas at one point. Right, so pretty much from everywhere.
All right, and in your travels, what was your favorite place, and what place do you feel like you learned the most from and made you want to get in the music business? Then how about that?
It's definitely going to be Germany. Frankfurt, Germany is where I got my music career started. So my mother joined the military. I think when I was 15, 16, I decided to stay with my grandparents in the United States. And at 17, I decided I wanted to go over there, right, and see what was going on. So, you know, I got on a plane and went to Frankfurt, Germany. And pretty much got I guess, I don't know if you call it luck or if you call it, you know, destiny or whatnot, but came straight out of high school. The only thing I know is music. I'm an old head. I've been doing this for quite some while. I've never really had a job, right? Music has been my career from day one since I got out on my own. But in Frankfurt, Germany is where I got started. I remember in my room working on a keyboard, old school style. You got the microphone hanging from the ceiling with a sock on it. There was no such thing as a track machine or whatnot. You had to take, well, not on my level anyway. You had to go to some type of big studio, get the two inch tape, right? I don't even know if they still do that anymore. I would be in my room with a cassette track trying to emulate the bigger studio. So I had 2 cassette tracks, and I'm bouncing stuff back and forth. And I don't know if anybody ever had any experience with doing that, but you get some shitty quality, right, at the end of the recording. But nonetheless, I was able to record, and I got out on the market just trying to find, you know what I'm saying, any kind of opportunities. And eventually, I stumbled across one, which led me probably to my biggest accomplishment to this day is I came up with Snatch with Turbo B from I Got the Power. That was my running partner, right? He taught me a lot of things, and he was very successful, right? And I managed to, I guess, capitalize off of some of his success, where, you know, I got a good foothold in the European game. I started off as a producer. I guess it grew into, I'm one of those guys, I like to say I know a little about a lot. I remember getting my first paycheck from Logic Records. I had signed with Logic Records, a little single deal, same record label that Snap I Got the Power was signed to. I remember getting the first check, and I was a rapper. I made myself a rapper. That isn't what I wanted to do, but it was an opportunity, a way in, so I did that. I got my first check, and I didn't like it. I remember going into the executive's office and basically just asking questions. And he was transparent and honest with me. He said, "Hey, Lil Dee, look, it's a lot of guys we got to pay, you know." And he just started spitting out. He's like, "You know, little girl over in the art department that you like, I got to pay her. And the guy down here and the cellophane wrap on the CD and this, that, and that, and other." And I sat there and I absorbed it all. And what I got from it is, you need to learn some more stuff, man. Right? So I left up out of there and I started learning everything I could possibly learn about the music industry. All right, so, I mean, that's the best time I've ever had. Now, I've had a good run here in America as well. I don't know, maybe, well, not monetary-wise. Right? But I've had some success here in the United States as well, but none like over in Germany. So I'm going to say Germany is the best place that I've done music, that I was, that the money was right for what I was doing. I felt I was, you know, compensated correctly for it. And I had fun, right? I wasn't controlled as much. The agenda and the propaganda is not as bad over in Europe as it is here in the U.S. So I'm going to say my best run is definitely Frankfurt, Germany.
All right.
I'll give you a date, 1992 to 95. Big success for me.
All right, and I definitely heard a lot about my man Turbo B making a lot of noise over in Germany and overseas. I heard he was huge over there.
Very huge. Right, and it's funny how it came about too. Very funny. Now, before I met Turbo B, I knew the label. Right, I was already dealing with the label Logic, but they had become the record label that everyone would know from Snap. I Got the Power. Right, and I was there when they actually created this song. It was kind of comical, right? Because it's 3 European dudes in a room, don't know shit about no hip hop, about no rap. They got guys like me around, to tell them, is that okay? Is that cool? Does this sound right? And they had created the song, and they needed a rap. They was looking for a certain voice, right? They kept trying to describe what they want, and we were going through some records, right? Acapella records. It was real weird, right? We're going through acapella records. We were basically sitting there making a song with no artist, and there was somebody rapping on the song. And I remember one of the guys pulled out the Chill Rob G, right? That's the original artist name, Chill Rob G. They pulled out a record from him. And the beat was, made there in the studio at Logic, so, it was playing, and the guy would pull the turntable out. He was just going through acapellas, and what was sounding good, and he put that one on. We all was looking like, that shit sound pretty decent there. Right? And they decided to go with it, and I told them, y'all know y'all gonna catch some drama, and they wasn't expecting it to be as large as it was. And they say, if it pops off like that, we'll deal with it. Right? And it popped off like that. Within 2 weeks, it popped off like that. Right, what Chill Rock is, I believe he's from New York. He's calling from New York saying, hey, what the hell? Right, imagine you hearing your vocals over top of some shit and you don't know what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? You got no idea what's going on, and now all of a sudden this shit's a hit. So they had a massive problem, right? Chill Rock and his lawyers was on them. And they said, no problem, we done thought this out. They said, we're going to give them all the rights to that song, right? And we're going to create another version of this. On this one, it won't be any samples. Right, the first one was sampling the I Got the Power. I think it's from Jocelyn Brown. I can't remember the song. Jocelyn Brown, I Got the Power, was a sample. Not Turbo, but Chill Rob G, the original vocalist for that, was a sample, right? And they said, okay, we're going to create the whole thing. We're going to create the beat. We're going to get a singer, an original singer. We're going to get an original rapper, right? And this is where Turbo B comes into the picture. And they was looking for, all kind of guys was trying to, I even tried out for the role, and they said, no, that's not the look. We're looking for, they was looking for something. They didn't know what. But when they saw Turbo, big guy, and, ugly looking dude, right, I guess it fit what they thought was hip hop at that time, or what they could move or could market. And they redid the song. They gave all the rights to Chill Raji from the original, gave that to him, right, which was a success for him, but it did nothing like, the remix. They simply call it the remix. And that thing blew up even further. Now, I met Turbo B through a mutual friend. Right? I remember we used to go to his hotel room. This dude was balling out of control, yo. We would go to these hotel suites in Germany. Now, we're talking about black folks in Germany, so it's a little different than over here. And those people are outright with their racism. They know none of that snickering, talking behind the back, smiling in your face type shit. They don't let you know. Right? But this brother was on a level where these white folks was respecting him. And I was like, wow, what the hell? We used to go to the hotel room, these big old suites. He was like, fuck the suite up, like with paint guns, fight, holes in the walls. Like he had no respect for them or whatnot. And I'd be like, wow, well, this is different for me, because I was struggling trying to get on as a black artist in a European country. And this guy was pretty much calling the shot. And we started hanging out, he would be at the house all day playing video games. We'd go over there to sit and talk, and he was like, this is what you got to do, yada, 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 yada. And it's funny because a lot of the shit was kind of physical at that time, right? When you hear somebody got to go in somewhere with a baseball bat, it ain't no joke. You want your money, you want to be compensated, you got to be willing to go there. And seeing that man go, and collect $200,000 in cash off a humbug, just by, hey, you owe me and I'm mad. If somebody don't pay up, it's going down. Right, but he pretty much taught me how to, to maneuver in this game, how to find the hidden money, how to, I ain't gonna say make, but coerce people into keeping their word. Because in this game, a lot of people don't keep their word. Even if you got contracts, you can't afford lawyers and to be wait 6 months and $7,000 in before you can get some money. A lot of us can't afford that, so they simply just take advantage until we basically pull away, or we settle for less than what is owed. But yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Turbo B.
All right, real quick, man.
You got me reminiscing.
That is a very interesting and historical story. One time for Turbo B snapped, and one time for all my young listeners who just got a history lesson in the how the song "I Got the Power" was created. Real quick, because I noticed in your bio that you're also the product of a bank robber and drug dealer. Talk about your upbringing when it comes to your father and the influence he had on your life, and what made you go a different route.
Okay, now let's all remember. I want to be transparent. These are bios and press releases. So when you write them, you want to try to put things that are interesting to people. Now, when I say my father was a drug dealer and a bank robber, true indeed, that's exactly what it was. But he was also more than that as well, right? So he was a Muslim brother. He was an imam at the Muslim tax, which I found rather strange. As a kid, I would be in the closet, and it's like we talking about garbage bags full of weed all over the place, right? So, it was kind of quiet, kept what I knew, right? It just so happens the male side of my family are some jailbirds. I will say it's not something to glorify, but from the environment we're from, and that's probably why I was stripped around like I was. My mother was trying to get me out of the environment, get me anywhere except here, to go up here, because it's pretty much a dead end here. If you don't have, some type of foundation set up. If you're from the hood, it's gonna be tough for you. And we're from the hood. I can remember as early as 5, 6 years old. My dad was always in jail. Matter of fact, my dad was in jail since, like I say, he was in jail before then, before I was born. It was just what my whole family, the male side of the family, it was just their thing. They some hustlers. And I can just remember, as early as 5, going to visit my father. Not only my father, his brothers. You know what I'm saying? All in the same jail. I'm like, God damn, this is the club. Them buying me chips or whatnot. So I have vivid memories on early 5, 6, 7, all the way up until I was 11 years old. My father died when I was 11. I didn't really get to spend a lot of time with my father. He wasn't free a lot of time. I think maybe he was free. I spent a year of my life like living with my father because he was actually free. Right? So he didn't have a lot of free time, but the free time he did have, I would definitely say the vibe was not, rough. He was doing good. You know what I'm saying? He was up, he was doing good. He was teaching me values. He had a lot of morals. There's a lot of things I can remember my father would say to me, like one-line things that stick with me now. Just simple things people probably think don't mean much, but it's a lot to me, and I understand what he was trying to say now as an adult than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, rather.
All right, Lil Dee.
Yeah.
Lil Dee, let me cut you off because hey man, you are a great conversationist, and we're gonna run out of time. Let's talk about Rap Monster Internet Radio, and what you provide for artists, because I know you help independent artists a lot. So tell me a little bit about Rap Monster.
All right, rapmonster.com. Well, there's two things going on. You got rapmonster.com and you got rapmonsterradio.com. All right, the concept of these are, and I'm going to be getting a lot more stuff, and I'll be bouncing and talking around a lot, but that's just me when I get going. The concept is I'm trying to own everything I need. Like when people be like, what you trying to do? I'm trying to create an industry. I'm just thinking big. I don't care how people feel about it. I'm trying to create my own industry, not somebody else's, little system of what they got, manufacturing line or hustle, where I got to call them and, I got to ask, can I do this? Or I got to get permission, or I need you to vouch for me. So, no, I want to create my own industry. And I'm saying mine because black people ain't trying to pull together. I want to say but I'm dealing with the reality right now. I'm trying to create an industry where we own everything we need. Everything we need, we own. Right? We don't have any business trying to go to somebody who don't look like us, the culture that we created, and no longer own or control, trying to get some money. It's ludicrous. It's maddening. It's demoralizing. So I'm trying to create, platforms like rapmonster.com, a digital platform. I call it the Black SoundCloud, right? Since Negroes seem to relate to that the most, right? We support things that don't support us. I don't understand it. Well, I do understand it, but that's another talk. But a digital platform, music platform where you can upload, share, your music you can promote, right? It's targeted crowd. So when you upload something on rapmonster.com as an artist, you will definitely get some type of attention or get some spins, right? No one's coming to my site looking for rock and electric dance music and house. None of that. You dig what I'm saying? They're coming looking specifically for unsigned rap music. And I think a lot of rappers will be surprised about how many people I got tuned in that's listening to your music or willing or wanting to listen or only wanting to listen to artists that are unsigned and upcoming, right? I'm for the guy. I'm for the rapper that's trying to. You know, I hate to be too transparent, but here we go. I'm for the rapper that probably ain't gonna never get no deal. You understand? Let's just be honest about it, right? We're in an industry that is oversaturated, right? And not everyone wants a deal. Some people just need to be heard. They need to be heard. They need an audience that's receptive to what they're doing. Even if they're working all day digging ditches and know that that's what they're probably doing for the rest of their life, but it gives them some type of ease. You know, they're at peace with themselves, knowing that they are able to create music and that there are people willing to listen that's not trying to break them and not trying to sell them dreams or lies because you're trying to get promotion money or whatever marketing money from them, and knowing that they'll never get on like that, right? It's 1,020 million rappers. Everybody and their mama want to rap out here. Everybody's not getting on, right? 98%, hell, 98.5% of these cats we interview and we talk to, they're never getting on. But there is something still there for them. And that's why I come in at, right? I'm going to make sure you heard average working man. You don't have to be super rap. You don't have to be Drake or any of that. I'm going to make sure that you are heard, right? And given a fair platform where you don't have to compete with the main industry, like with mumble rap. Mumble rap is prevalent right now. Right? So on my site, you don't have to compete with that. It's there, but it's not the main. It's not the main key. That's not what we're about. Right? We're about representing the original culture and foundation of hip hop. It's what I try to push. I don't really choke guys and say you need to be a conscious rapper or whatnot. But when rappers come to my site, they start to get the idea that, okay, this is for young rappers, right? I'm an older cat. Everything I do is for kids, right? Because the damage has been done for adults. We pretty much who we are. These kids out here being controlled through hip hop, and we don't have any say so in it, right? And we should be the main ones saying, hey, no, that's not cool. You dig what I'm saying? But we can't because we don't have the money and we don't own any platforms, right? You can't tell Complex what to do. You can't tell Universal what to do, right? They're going to do what they want to do, and it's not going to be in our benefit, on our behalf and our benefit. So I'm trying to do things like that. Rap Monster Radio is the same thing. So anything you hear on Rap Monster Radio is pretty much powered by rapmonster.com. All
right, so
let's go to rapmonster.com, upload a song if we like it, right? I'll stick it in the
90 seconds.
You don't have to pay me nothing. You don't owe me nothing, and I'll promote it for you. Right? Only thing I ask is you respect the culture and to donate to the culture. Help somebody save hip hop. Right? Everybody talking about let's save hip hop. I'm trying to offer an avenue for these young cats out here who feel like, if I want to make some money, I got to mumble rap a little bit. No, you don't. You feel what I'm saying? We just got to be creative and create an avenue for you. You don't have to go to white people and start mumbling to make money.
All right, Lil Dee.
60 seconds.
I got about 1 minute left. We're going to go into overtime. But before I play this drifting record, let people know how to submit music to Rap Monster and how to get it to you. Because I got a lot of artists that listen to this show, whether it's via Blogtalk, SoundCloud, WRFG, Mixcloud, or YouTube, or Facebook Live. So give out the information on how they can submit music and get at Lil Dee.
All right, we're going to keep it real simple. If you want to holler at me, go to Twitter at Rap Monster. You'll be able to holler at me at Rap Monster. You want to upload something to the site, go to rapmonster.com and hit the register button. After you hit the register button at the top right, you'll see a blue button that says Manage Tracks. You click that. That's how you can submit and upload. It's actually a two-part thing. You're going to upload your music directly to rapmonster.com. MP3, so it'll be there like SoundCloud. It's a set of charts, right? So you'll chart or whatnot if your song is listened to a lot. And if I like it, right? If I like it, I will take it and I will stick it on rapmonsterradio.com. And the only way you can get on rapmonsterradio.com is through rapmonster.com. So simply rapmonster.com, register and you good to go. You want to holler at me at Rap Monster.
All right. This song we're about to play, Drifting. Tell me a little bit about it.
All right. I think when I write songs, I write so many of them. Like I said, I've been doing this since I was 18. I'm 47 years old, right? So I'm always constantly writing songs.